も、メトラです。今日もウィッチャー2続きやりたいと思います。前回イモーテルをね、洞窟っていうか炭鉱に入って頑張って探しまして、でですね、それをフィリパの家に持ってきました。紛らわしい声だ。
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something.
血の呪いのことを知っているか?
Know anything about blood curses?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the Curse of the Archmistress.
Well, well, I'm impressed.
Thing is, until now I thought it was only a myth, that such a curse couldn't be cast.
You thought wrong. There are 6 confirmed cases of this curse being inflicted.
What about confirmed cases of it being lifted?
1. Achieved by a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, hence the curse's other name. Sabrina Glevizig was on the team.
Small world.
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to end the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompanied his curse.
So Sabrina's curse is just a knockoff Rodalega.
Exactly.
やっぱ黄色いやつ優先的に選んでいこうか。
Did you notice? Not all the ghosts were aggressive.
Yes. Most just disappeared when they touched the aura of a living person.
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turns them into draugrs.
Is that the Witcher's professional name for wraiths?
Draugrs are demons of war. They arise at sites of exceptionally vicious, bloody battles. Their bloodlust and hatred in condensed form.
Can you kill them by conventional means?
A silver sword is enough for a draugr, but as long as the curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If I could turn the tide of the battle...
For that you'll need symbols of war belonging to those who fell in battle. Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active and connected to the fallen, or they won't lure the ghosts.
Right. I'll look around.
Finding 2 will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and death and leave the rest to me.
I'd prefer courage and faith. I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know a lot about the area.
セシル。一応聞いておく?
Can Francesca's experience help us?
Certainly. I know the symbols and the workings of the curse thanks to her.
Care to explain? I'm the one risking my neck.
You'll have to relive the battle and change its course at the right moment. I don't know exactly what will happen. Nobody does.
I'll look for those artifacts.
なんか大変そう。戦いを呼び起こして、そこで倒し、それをおとりにして、多分、ゲラルトはそれを物理的に倒していって、であとは魔女がなんか儀式するみたいな。
What happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt attacked Edern, but met his match. Nobody won that war. Sabrina Glefisig got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Kedweni forces, and this led to both armies being routed. Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming tomb. Henselt accused Sabrina of using a forbidden weapon.
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the circumstances.
Circumstances? The stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse for simple bungling.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to a wagon wheel. I'd say she did a good job considering.
なるほどね。ひどい殺され方して呪いをかけちゃったってことか。
I'm good for now. I'll let you know when I learn something.
まあね、正直言ってね、知らない人の名前がいっぱい出てきてちょっとそんなわからないことが多いんだけど、これ無理だな。
Medallion's telling me something.
メダルが何かいると言ってる？何かいる？いるって何？メダルが何かいると言っているって。なんだろう。なんか結構危険の多そうなものを集めてくれっていう担当になったみたいで、まあそれウィッチャーならではでしょうけどね。何がいるんだろう。どっか近いところにいるんだろうな。フィリパの家で彼女と話したんだけど、魔法のアーティファクトってなんか確かなんか手に入れたっぽい気がしたんだけどな。気のせいだったかな。何だったんだろう。なんか手に入れたのがあったんだよね。気のせいか。まあしゃあない。でも、フィリパの家でなんか選択肢もっといろいろあったもんね。それを話せてないからかな。なんか話終わっちゃったからあれだったんだけど。
You wanted to discuss something?
そうね。
I found an immortal.
Excellent.
あ、そうか、これを言わなきゃダメだったのか。また寝ちゃうじゃん。待ってよ。エクセレントってだけ言って寝ちゃうし。ちょっと待って、話終わってないんですけど。フィリパさん
You wanted to discuss something?
ありますよ、いっぱい。
I'm looking for Triss. Letho forced her to teleport near Vergen.
Letho?
Voltest's killer, perhaps Demiven's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were close to her. Maybe you have something.
No, I don't have anything.
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky. This could be a lead.
空から落ちてきた
I never heard of flying women before.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Thank you.
Come back as soon as you learn anything.
トリスを見たというとワーフと話す。ごめんね、フィリッパさん。ちょっと、まだお話ししたいことあるんですけど。
You wanted to discuss something.
ごめん。本当にごめんなさい。魔力持つアーティファ
You
ク
said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevisig's death and suffering, the abandoned mines.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals, that's always a good place to start. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see him.
OK。これでやっと動ける。なるほどね。魔力の強い場所に行くために町の人々に聞く。でもやっぱり聞くって言ったらやっぱり酒場になるんだろうね。酒場とか宿なんか急に目的地がいっぱいになった。どこだろう。結構ね、ここは迷路みたいだから。おっと、外だな。いや、ちょっと外はまだね、外に行くならばどっか鍛冶屋さんを探して、ちょっと武器とかね強くしてから行きたいかな。ちょっと強化してじゃないとね、ちょっと心もとない。あれはなんか偉い人から集まった場所か。ここにも人がいるのね。ちょっといいのかな。この人か、この人かな。超見てるすごい見てくるけど違った。中上下だろうな。
Don't try anything. Greetings. Kay.
って
Huh?
一文字で終わらすのやめてね一文字で終わらせられるのはね、ちょっとね、さすがにね、悲しい。けとかはって。
Don't try anything.
Don't try anything. あ、ここか。多分ここの人寝てるな今ちょうど夜だからみんな寝てんだね。
Geralt, right? My uncles told me a lot about you. Nice work with those spectres. And Saskia. Well, I wager the gods didn't think you could save her.
Your uncle?
Cecil. I help him out here and there managing
ス
Vergen.
ペシル
Scaling Burden's my name.
Nice to meet you.
デズモンはやんない。魔力に満ちた場所を探している。
I'm looking for places near Vergen where magic would be strong. Somewhere a sorcerer might have stayed.
Let me think.
エレメンタル。
Verfrin, a summoner of elementals, once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. They say his creatures excavated the entire southern wall. You could also search the nearby ruins and abandoned crypts. If boulders with arms and legs aren't magic,
へ
then I
え。
don't know what is.
そうか、なんか精霊みたいなものを読み出していまだにそれがいるっぽいですね。まあこういうのジャンプで行くところじゃなくてよかった。
Hello, Witcher.
ちょっとマジで場所がわかんないやん。どこだろう。こっちかな。上下がわからないから。
Let me
で
tell
も
you
いい
fell
感
from the
じ。
sky.
この辺
Told that story 1,000 times. I've heard enough of flying women.
It was very unusual.
What would be unusual is if you return home sober for once. You won't trick me into buying you around.
I heard you saw something interesting.
As clearly as I see you. Amazing. I look into the sky. But wait, you must buy a fellow a drink for such a story.
Well, you shut it already. We could all recite this bullshit now.
I'm a client and I'll say what I want. Pour me some Mahakaman mead and no cheating. This noble wayfarer will pay.
洗ってやろう。これね。これあんまりね、ケチるとね、失敗しちゃって話聞けなくなっちゃったりするから。こんくらいでいかがっし
I'll
ょ。
pay. But if you bore me, I'll shove this meat up your ass.
It's such a fine liquor. And my ass has no taste. You won't regret it.
Speak.
Last week I was passing by the gullies. I like to take a hike from time to time.
Get to the point.
So I'm walking and suddenly there's a flash, a crack. I'm thinking, a storm's coming. But nary a cloud in the sky.
You hit the ground with your arse so hard you saw a flash. You were that drunk.
Then I saw people lying in a gully as if they'd fallen from the sky, a man and a woman. The woman was so beautiful, I wished she'd fallen down on
何を
me.
言ってる。どんな
What did the
女
woman
だっ
look like?
A redhead, wearing a vest and high shoes, with pert tits and a round arse, just waiting to be grabbed and...
You sound just like your old lady.
Shut your mouth!
What happened then?
Well, the woman was hurting, couldn't get up.
た？
The man clearly disliked her, because he didn't help her. He just stood there, menacing, talking, and then he left. And the redhead stayed.
Noticed her tits,
Succo.
but didn't even try to help her, you sod.
I was about to do exactly that when a troll came out of the gully. Ugly as shit after blueberries.
Did it attack her?
Not at all. I hid and saw everything. First he sniffed her, so I thought he'd eat her.
トロールに連れてかれ
He
た
threw it
の。
over his shoulder like a sack and returned to the gullies.
Is that all?
Yes. Didn't waste your money, as you'll agree.
老いたドワーフが言った谷を捜索する。そっか、助けてくれたのかと。ドロールが。あともう一箇所あるよね。あともう一箇所はどこでしょう。なんかずいぶん向こう側の方にあるけど。
Don't try anything.
Don't try anything って余計なことすんなよみたいな意味か。 分。
Let's go drink, friends. I'm gonna get as drunk as a lord.
Why's that?
They stole it. The plowing bird stole it. My dream
ちょ
is...
っと待って。どこだあれ。追跡中のクエスト、向こうになってんだ。あれ、村の外じゃないのかな。商人、職人商店。とりあえず行っちゃいますか。
Then what's the grin for?
Night after night I dreamed of my dead wife for years. Let's go for some liquor. Drinks on me.
へえ。毎晩死んだ奥さんが夢に出てくるって。何のメッセージだろうね。なんかこっちでよかったのかな。わー。これさー、霧の方じゃん。ちょっと待って。あ、やだ。なんか嫌な風が吹いてる。あれはもうこの国の町の中じゃないよね。さっきのやっぱりドアを出た時点でそうよね。僕あんまり閉ざしてないからわからなかった。この辺はほんと立体的だからいろんなところになんか知らない薬が丈夫な黄色い隕石の剣、丈夫な銀の剣。わ、すごい。どっちがいいんだろう。黄色と青、何が違うんだろう。攻撃命中時にアドレナリンプラス2、陰のダメージボーナス。こっちの方がいいなって思ったけど、あれさっきまでいっぱいあったと思ったんだけど。毒のあるゼリカニアのサーベラ、鋼の剣。ちょっと欲しいな。ちょっとどっかでちょっといろいろ拾ってこうかな。なら結構なお金になるかも。ですね、新しい武器をね、外に出る前に用意しようと思って、ちょっとお金をちょっと探してみたり、材料を探したり、お店探したりいろいろしてたんですけど、その時にこの人、セシル・バートンって最初の方にあった、この町のね、最初の方にあった人にね、出会ったので、この人にね、実はこの人、ジャーナル見たら、あれなんですよ。なんだろう。洞窟の中で、洞窟っていうか鉱山の中で、そうそう、これ。モンスター退治したりとか、埋めたりとかしたじゃないですか。爆破させて。それで今 この人からね、報酬もらえるってことになってて、あ、じゃあそんな、なんか、小銭稼ぎしなくていいじゃん、泥棒しなくていいじゃんと思って、今、この人に話しかけます。はい。セシル・バートン。あれ話してくれない？あ、話してくれた。うん。行動の試食生物は退治した。
We killed most of the necrophages.
Most.
The passage to the lower level collapsed. They won't get out. In time, they'll die off and you can restart work.
Thank you, Witcher. The whole of Vergen thanks you. Here's your coin. Shive, Skaggs, and Zigrin will get the same.
めっちゃ羽振りは良い。すごい。お金持ちなんだね、この人。おー。でね、まださっきお話があるんですけど。3年前の戦争で戦ったやつをしているか。これって、勇気がどうのこうのとかっていう話なんですけど、ちょっと前に戻った時に、ゲラルトが記憶を失った時で勇気にやられたって、一度死んだことになってるっていう、多分その時の敵だと思います。
Cecil, do you know anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did.
Did you fight here at Vergen?
Of course.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old cook insult, called king by some, thought that Adernians were bumpkins who'd shit bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack Edirn?
According to Henselt, Upper Edirn is the ancient legacy of the Kedwenny crown and must be returned to the mother country. Brazen farter.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago this land belonged to Kedwen.
Load of crab. 700 years ago, the elves reigned here. And 1,000,000 years ago, these lands were the domain of the worms. If things weren't that way, every king could invade a neighbouring land and claim his right to do so because an ancestor took a dump there.
All right. Hensel wanted to conquer Upper Edirn. What then?
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil, that doesn't help me much.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all again. I don't want.
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called Draugrs. Edirnians, Kedwenny, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after death.
I want to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen, a beautiful day that grew hot later. Very hot. When Van de Grift attacked in the afternoon, he sent the Dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for that ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today. They likely wouldn't be in Upper Edirn at all. We decimated the Dun banner, but that was only the beginning. Seltkirk was our commander. Everywhere he appeared, the Kedwennies gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armour. Then Van de Grift himself entered the fray. Seltkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Van de Grift killed Seltkirk. A terrible death that sent the Edirnian ranks into disarray. I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars themselves had decided to avenge the death of a great knight. Fire covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. They were all looking for somewhere to flee. Yes, there were no more friends and enemies, only the living and the dead. They say it was the doing of a Kedwenny sorceress who wanted revenge on Van de Grift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
ネクロマンサーか。ああ、アンデッド使い。すごい力持ってんだろうな、きっと。セルトカーフとかね、細かい人の名前とか、ちょっとね、今、そんなに覚えきれないんだけど、まあ、ぼちぼち、まあ、一個一個、ね、その時、 その時その時というか覚えていこうかなって思います。ということで、なんだ？でもとりあえずちょっと基本的なこと知らないんで。
Remember anything from before the battle?
As if it was yesterday. Henselt's troops crossed the Pontard the third day after the autumn equinox. Edern had good spies, so we were ready for them, and Selkirk lined up our troops along the hills. Our hearts rose at the sight of the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersberg and Gullet fluttering in the wind. Knights and armoured infantry side by side in our ranks. Even the peasants had their regiments. The dwarves were on the left flank. Over 5,000 strong we were. Nobody caring about race or background, like never before. Only King Demavend was missing, but he must have had more important business than defending his country.
デマベンドってどっかで聞いたけど、あれか、最初のテメリアの方の時のなんか関係あった気がする。で、秋分の日が終わって3日後っていうことは、魔術的にっていうかそういうのから見ても、なんだろう、太陽が短くなってくるね、日が短くなってくる時期なので、どうしてもなんだろう、闇の魔術とかはかけやすいのかもしれないですね。で、それはいいとして、敵を攻めてきたとき、あんたはどこに？
You saw the Kidwennies cross the river?
From afar, I saw Vandegrift leading 4,000 heavily armed men. Many a heart sank when we saw the elite bearheads or the armoured banners from Ardcarrig. The Dun banner was in the middle, veterans of Brenna. As soon as he set foot on Adernian land, Vandegrift climbed a hill and surveyed the area, as if it was his fief. Son of a bitch was as sure of himself as ever. Upon spying him, I remember the dwarves all dropped their trousers and showed him their asses. Then Selkirk stepped out in front of us. His white armour shone in the sun. We were afraid a Kidwenny arbalist would shoot him, but they too stood as if frozen, and Selkirk just looked at them and bowed ever so slightly.
なんか怖い。なんか、なんだろうね。すごい目立つ格好なのに恐れてないって。なんか怖い。で、セルトカープだ。
Did you see the duel between Selkirk and Vandergrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once at a jousting tournament in Ardcarrig. Selkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Selkirk was a true knight, the last of his breed. Vandegrift was so pissed off after that tournament he hanged the smith who made his sword and ordered a special one from a sorcerer. I bet he cut down Selkirk with that new sword.
Vandergrift is dead. What happened to his sword?
Saskia's got it. Good thing too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword. After the battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came. They stole everything. Imagine, not a single keepsake of Selkirk in the whole of Edern. His brother babbles something about a gauntlet, but he's a lying dog.
サスキアが呪いの武器みたいなものを使いこなせるんだ。すごいな。はい。で、ダンバナーはどうなった？
You captured the Dun Banner standard?
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitor sent them to their deaths. Refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster in human form. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7 Adernians. They had no chance. Aye, we captured their standard. We buried what was left of them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them. Worthy foes are to be respected, even in death.
I'm going to need that standard.
亡くなって埋葬された、ちゃんと敬意を払ってね、埋葬した敵兵を、もしかして、使うんですか？ゲラルトさん。 びっくりしちゃった、今。で、まあ、ありがとう。何を探せばいいか分かったって、その死体を探すんだじゃん。
Thanks, Cecil. That was helpful. I think I know what I need to lift the curse now.
Madam Eilhard claims you need 4 symbols. The standard symbolizes death. Vandegrift's sword stands for hatred.
そうだね。
What about the other 2?
I have a feeling Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's hoping you're right.
やっぱり、えぐい呪いだけにそれを解くものもえぐい。怖いなぁ。わー。で、そう、ふと思った。今すっごい長かったじゃないですか。ね、キャラクターの会話が。でこういう時に、字幕が小さくて読みづらいって思った方いると思うんですけど、もっと早く言うべきだったんですけど、そういう時右上の方にある、なんかオプションで字幕、翻訳つけてみると見やすいと思います。はい。ということで、どうしようかな。多分ね、もうお金がいっぱいあるから、この人まだ目的になってるな。何かこの人にまだ聞くことあるね。なんかいっぱいあるな。でもサスキアを治療する薬がいる。
Saskia needs help, Cecil. Philippa can produce an antidote, but she needs a magic artifact to do that.
Would you like a fern and a dancing worm to go with it? Listen, I don't know about magic, but there is a place, as long as I can remember, has been of interest to sorcerers. They say it's a very strong intersection. Look for magic there.
Where exactly is there?
Seek out the ruins in the forest beyond Bergen.
遺跡。
There's a place of
力の
power
場ね。
there. You can't miss it.
パワースポット。
Why so glum? Saskia's a tough girl. She'll bounce back. Keep your head up.
Thanks, Cecil.
No, Witcher. I thank you. Save that lass, and you'll save my town.
救世主みたいな感じでしょ。だって、ドワーフからしてみれば。ね、女神っていうか、ジャンヌ・ダルクみたいな、なんかね、自分たちを自由にしてくれる指導者みたいな。そりゃ人気出るよね、あんな綺麗で。すごく。ね。で、セシル・バートンから聞いた力の場を見つける。どこにあるんだろう。なんかね、とんでもないとこにありそうな気がする。やっぱり街の外だね。やはり街の外。あとは、他のものは、なんかね、今すごいクエストが乱立状態でいっぱいあるんだけど、セセルのもらった地図を手にゲラルトはその場所に行くことにしたはいいとして、王族の地、ヘンセルともタワス、テニス、ちょっとわかんない。で、イチはトロールにさらわれた女魔術師。トリスね。トリス探すか。ね、トリスを先に救えば、ね、後々仲間として力ね、心強いから。舞台と剣を見つける。その後、フィリパに残りのアーティファクトについて尋ねる。そして、亡霊の船長と、記憶のバラ、記憶のバラをトリスが持っていて、それはサスキアの、毒を中和するっていうか、毒消しに、ね、なるから、大事なんだ。そうか。ね、あとこれね、死の象徴と憎しみの象徴を探してくる。まあこんな感じか。もう大体、今村の中でできることは、これで ね、とりあえず過ぎたので、そしたら、もうとにかくね、強い装備を、まず、どこ出口って。あれなんか家広いからね、ちょっと迷子になった。ちょっと、さすがにね、ここか。で、ドワーフの、待ってね。もうこれもね、ここ本当に複雑で、ドワーフの鍛冶屋が、下の方か。どこが繋がってんのかなあっち通ってみようかな。とりあえず、その鍛冶屋に行って、強い剣を作ってもらうことがまず大事かな。
I wouldn't mind a closer look at your swords.
そう、この
Like to
人。
browse through my wares.
クラフティングしてくれ。で、さっきこれを、設計図を買ったんで、これを、丈夫な、っていいよな。赤い隕石の銀の剣じゃなくて、丈夫な赤い隕石の銀の剣。これ買えるので、作ります。OK。OK。で、これを装備する。もうね、これがね、かなりね、強くなると思うんですよね。ウィッチャーの銀の猟剣。丈夫な長剣。これもな。なんか今作ってもらったやつって一体どこに行っちゃったの？この間からね、クラフトしてもらったものがね、消えるの。ね。消えちゃうんだけど、どうしたらいいかな。そうなってくると、設計図は使えないってことになっちゃうんだよな。ちょっとあれだな。モッド入れるときになんかちょっと失敗したかもしれない。可能性として。今確かに作ったよね。作ったはずなのにないんですよね。そう、設計図はあるけど、参ったなぁ。なっちゃった。これはちょっと。そう、他にもね、そう。困ったな。それは買うしかないかな。結局これクラフトじゃなくて売ってる人もいるんですよ。ただクラフトの方が安くなるからと思ってクラフトでやってるんですけど、ちょっとこういうことあるとね、ちょっとこれだと買えない。 この金額で今買えるかなっていうことが一番大きな問題になってる。この人がね、この人売ってるんだけど、取引935、694、微妙に足りない。毒のある税理課にも高い。617。そう、この人から設計図買ったんだけど、いやー、参ったな。もう飛び道具いいの取ったね。そうだな、もうちょっとお金集めてこよう。なんかないかな。そう、こういう時はね、お金稼ぎたい時は何かクエストがあると助かるんだけど。
Don't try it. I got a serious career proposal yesterday. Someone of your best luck.
とりあえず今日はここまでにして、ちょっとね、なんとかちょっとねあ、そうだ、鉱山に潜ってちょっとお金集めねして、でちょっと強い武器手に入れて、それからね行こうと思います。ということで今日は見ていただいてありがとうございました。ではまた見てね。